The Millionaire Mind by Thomas J. Stanley. Audiobook Summary and Review by Story Shots. 92% of millionaires stay married to the same person for decades. Introduction. Most millionaires think about money completely differently than you do. They ignore entire categories of purchases you consider normal. They choose their neighborhood for reasons that would never cross your mind. That is the core revelation of The Millionaire Mind by Thomas J. Stanley, based on interviews with over 1,000 millionaires across America. Intelligence is overrated. Character beats IQ. You think wealth requires exceptional intelligence. The data says otherwise. Research on over 1,000 millionaires found their average college GPA was 2.92. These are not the valedictorians. These are the people who sat 3 rows behind the honor students and built businesses, while others chased perfect report cards. What millionaires have in abundance is not raw brain power, but discipline, persistence, and the ability to spot opportunities others dismiss. One millionaire interviewed scored in the bottom third of his law school class, but built a thriving practice by outworking everyone else. You have been conditioned to believe intelligence is the gatekeeper to wealth. That belief keeps you waiting for permission you will never receive. Success is more often the result of hard work, discipline, and tenacity than brilliance or luck. But knowing your effort matters more than your test scores is useless if you misunderstand where millionaires actually live. Rich people live in average neighborhoods. You picture millionaires in gated estates. Most of them live 3 blocks from you in a house you would not look at twice. The majority of millionaires live in middle-class neighborhoods, not exclusive enclaves. Expensive neighborhoods drain wealth faster than almost any other decision you can make. When you live surrounded by people who lease luxury cars and remodel kitchens every 5 years, you feel pressure to match their spending. Millionaires avoid this trap. They buy a solid house in a stable neighborhood where a 10-year-old car does not trigger judgment. Every dollar not burned on neighborhood peacocking gets invested. If you live in a high-status neighborhood, you are likely to spend like your neighbors and stay broke trying to look rich. That reallocation strategy extends beyond housing choices into something even more counterintuitive. They marry well and stay married. The millionaires studied are not serial daters. 92% are married, and most have been married to the same person for decades. This is not coincidence. It is strategy. Divorce destroys wealth faster than almost any financial mistake you can make. Legal fees, asset division, duplicate housing costs. The financial damage from a single divorce can set you back 10 to 20 years. But the millionaire advantage in marriage goes deeper than avoiding divorce costs. Their spouses are partners in wealth building. Most millionaire couples operate as a financial unit. They share goals, make spending decisions together, and respect each other's discipline. The spouse often manages the household budget with the same rigor the millionaire applies to business. There is no financial infidelity, no secret credit cards, no competing visions of what money is for. Millionaires choose partners who share their values around money, work, and delayed gratification. They do not marry someone whose spending habits will sabotage everything they build. The foundation of wealth is not just what you earn, it is who you build it with. If you are navigating money and relationships, someone in your life probably needs to hear this too. Final summary. This summary of The Millionaire Mind threads together intelligence myths, housing choices, and marriage strategy into a single argument. Wealth is less about what you earn and more about what you refuse to spend. But what these snapshots do not reveal is how millionaires actually allocate their time, what they teach their children about money, or the specific investing behaviors that separate them from high-income earners who die broke. The shocking data on how millionaires choose their careers reveals most avoided the professions you think build wealth. The full summary breaks down the complete blueprint, including the millionaire time use study and the wealth equation uncovered in the research. For more on The Millionaire Mind by Thomas J. Stanley, head to the Story Shots app.